experience the life that I've been calling it. I'm starting to see I'm starting to see things just happening. It's just a little day-to-day things that are happening that makes me go, ooh. It makes me reflect that, oh, this is something that I wrote in my journal. And that's how I'm perceiving life now. It's actually happening. Whiskey and I, we just woke up from our naps. Our morning nap that comes right after our walk, our breakfast. It's so hard to express what I'm experiencing. It's so hard to express and put it into words. It's just a felt experience, but I really want to document this, so I will do my best to put it into words. The way my life is unfolding now, I can't help but reflect back into the time where I was just starting this journey, and I was journaling a lot, and I was putting certain things into my journal. It was just naturally coming out. I was putting things into the journal that weren't necessarily tangible things, but what was coming through was just a state of being that I want to experience. For some reason, I knew that, I guess this was all inner knowing, my soul speaking to me, my soul writing through me in those journals. I was always writing how I want to feel and perceive life rather than what I want to achieve or what I want to gain. It was more about what I want to feel. And I'm seeing that play out now. I'm seeing that I'm living in that state. And everything makes sense. Everything makes sense of what I went through. I had to go through it. There was one thing that kept on repeating through me in my journal or in my intentions or in my prayers, even when I was feeling at my lowest, when I was crying out loud. One thing that kept on repeating was, I don't want to move through life by thinking, by having to think, is this the right thing for me to do? Is this the right next move for me? I just knew that there is a possible state of being where I'm just flowing effortlessly, where I'm just being present in the moment and I'm just allowing things to unfold through me and around me. And now in my day-to-day things, I'm seeing that play out. For instance, as I mentioned in last video, which was recorded yesterday, I don't know when I will edit it. I will just go with the flow. Let's take self-care for instance. Actually, you know what? I don't want to going into details about this is not coming naturally to me at the moment organically, so I'm not going to go into details, but I just want to document that what I felt and I kept on questioning on this journey was, is it too good to be true to ask for a state of being, a state that I could be living in where I don't have to think what's right or what's wrong for me. I don't have to think that, oh, this would be good for me, or thinking before taking any action. That was a big one. I wanted to be in a state where I don't have to think about taking an action, but rather the inspiration and the excitement feels so strong that I never question that action and I just do it. So I didn't want to think before doing anything. Knowing that when I'm in that state, that inspiration, that excitement is just coming from here, deep down here. And now I can actually experience that. Happening. And I'm like, all that times that I said, is it too good to be true? It felt too good to be true because that's not how the rest of the population, rest of the world lives. That's not how I lived. That's not how I've seen other people live around me. So that doubt, that questioning was so valid at that time. And even until like just recently, I've been questioning that. Is it too good to be true to ask for a life of ease and flow and effortlessness? It's not. It's not too good to be true. It is possible. And no wonder that those whispers, those words were coming through me when I was setting these intentions. Every time I would set an intention of a desired reality, of what I want to experience, it hardly, actually, it never had any details. I could not think of my future in terms of 3D reality of the things that I have, the relationships that I have. It was all about feeling. And the feeling was rooted in freedom and liberation. It was always an intention to magnetize, or rather than magnetize us, to unveil the state of being. It was never about the money, it was never about the house, it was never about the career, like specific career or job or anything like that. It was just a desire to be in this state of being. And now that I can see it is so real, I have no urge to rush through this because I know I can trust this now. I know that everything is unfolding just the way I desired it to be, and I can trust and I can fully let go and surrender and just trust my flow. So I have no urge to jump into creating content for social media, and I have no urge to rush into leading others. I know I mentioned that yesterday because I think that is meant to happen through me, but it feels really good to be in this state where I'm not rushing. I know, however, it's meant to unfold, it will, because that's exactly what's happened until now. I trusted that path no matter how much I doubted it. I know this journey will unfold in its divine timing as well. I have no rush, I have no urge to push through it and force myself through it. I asked for a soft life, I asked for a gentle life. So what makes me think that I can force and push myself into this next path, next chapter, next life, next journey, by forcing it, by pushing myself, by questioning myself, by punishing myself, thinking that, oh, this is what I should be doing, this is what I need to be doing in order to be that leader, be that support for others, be that way shower for others. I think I needed to experience this state of being to know that I can continue trusting, that I can just continue trusting, I can surrender. Just like in the past, the intention has been about a state of being and not something specific in form, something specific in timing, something specific in something tangible. The same way, I surrender with so much faith now, which I didn't have back then, with so much faith now that I don't have to mentally figure out what I'm meant to do next, how I'm supposed to find my soul tribe, how or in which way I'm supposed to be the way shower for others or be a leader and be a support system for others. I don't have to figure out those details. I can allow it to unfold because I know the allowing of the unfolding and surrendering to is the perfect and the most aligned way for me, and the aligned way for me, not even most, is the aligned way for me. So I'm just gonna trust that. I have no urge to rush. I feel like I just want to experience this for myself first before I start putting it out there and sharing this video is just for documenting, just for myself. But before I jump out there and start sharing anything and stepping into that role, whatever that role looks like, whatever this new chapter looks like for me, whatever form it takes, before I do that, I really want to soak in this energy, this state of being. I have worked so hard to be here. I have devoted myself to this journey, and I deserve this. I deserve to experience this for myself first and give this experience to myself first before sharing it with others. I was on the beach earlier in the morning. We went for a walk, and I was seeing and becoming aware of, in a very playful way, is so enjoyable. In a very playful way, it's almost like I'm fine-tuning my ego, my mind, fine-tuning it to bring it fully in alignment with my soul. It's almost there. It's almost there, and it's beautiful as it is. But now I know what is possible. Now I know that I can trust that I wasn't asking for too much. It wasn't too good to be true, that it is available to me. So I was just being very playful. I'm like, you know what? I want to be more present. Like, I've experienced presence, like full presence in the moment. But I would love for it to be more frequent. I would love for it to be my norm, where I'm just being. It's very easy, especially in the social media, and when you have been on social media and you've always shared yourself on social media for a while. Even when you're out, like you see your dog running, you see your dog playing, and you see the birds flying, the first thing for most of us is, oh, I want to capture this. Even if it's not for sharing on social media, even if it's just sharing with your partner, it's like, oh, this would be so cool. I want to capture this. This is so beautiful. And when we are thinking like that, at least I can only speak about myself. When I'm thinking like that, I'm not being fully present and taking in the full beauty of it. I'm still taking it through my mind rather than feeling the present moment. And so I caught myself just putting this unfurthered, fine-tuned intention out there that I just want to be fully present here. Like when I'm let's say when I'm creating content, I'm fully present in creating content, and things are just flowing through me. I'm not thinking about anything else. When I'm having my meal, I'm just fully there. When I am capturing Whiskey, my dog, for instance, to he's doing something cute, he's doing something cheeky, and I really want to capture it for my husband who's at work so I can show it to him. I'm fully present in that action of capturing him. I always thought my intentions, my prayers were very weird. I always thought there was something wrong with me because I could never picture something tangible, but rather it's always been a feeling, a sensation, a state of being. But I'm so grateful that my soul, while it was whispering to me, it was still very loud and clear. That helped me set those intentions. Because I know when we visualize something, a very specific scenario that we want to manifest intentionally in our life, I always knew that my mind, my imagination is very limited. If I was trying to do it intentionally, it's very limited. There's so much potential that my human brain cannot even fathom, it cannot even imagine. So I never wanted to limit my life, limit my experience by setting a very focused intention, very tangible intention, and definitely not imagining or manifesting the how, like trying to imagine the how of it. That's none of my business as a human in this human body. I just wanted to trust and believe in the miracles, the unlimited potential that I have as a fractal of this consciousness. And yeah, I think I truly wanted to experience the beauty and the magic that is available to us, available to me, and I didn't want to limit it in any way by setting a very specific intention. I just wanted to experience a state of being, no matter what my 3D reality looks like, what physical manifestations end up happening. I wanted to just experience the feeling, the state of being. And a lot of people often say, and now I can see it, a lot of people, when they're aiming for success, aiming for money, aiming for a house, it's usually not the actual 3D object or physical tangible manifestation. It's the feeling that they are trying to manifest, but they are not aware of it. It's the feeling that they're trying to manifest, because a lot of the times they will manifest that exact house or that exact relationship or that exact money, but they won't feel satisfied yet because they weren't manifesting the feeling itself, they were manifesting the tangible thing. And that tangible thing, with their limited human mind, they couldn't figure out that that tangible thing is possibly not the thing that they really wanted to experience and feel. So that's why there is that disconnect. If we just focus on manifesting a feeling, a state of being, then it does not matter what ends up manifesting into your life in terms of physical, tangible manifestations, right? You're already experiencing it. And then that beautiful loop of feedback starts actually manifesting into your 3D life. You will start manifesting things that are in line with that feeling and that sensation at that state of being. And you're not even expecting it because you're already experiencing that state of being right here and right now. I definitely wanted to document this for my future selves and for my current self as well. It's nice to talk it out loud. I'm journaling a lot, as I mentioned yesterday. I'm journaling a lot again, so that is also a form of me documenting it. But I think putting into verbal words is a different experience. It's beautiful in its own way. And for now, I just want to experience this. I deserve to experience this for myself. And I know I want to feel so full with this that it's the overflow of that state of being that flows into my giving to the world, my service to the world. And this is one of the intentions too, without having to figure out, it's getting dark here, without setting an intention of something specific that I want to do, of how I want to see myself, of how I want to see myself be of service in a specific way. And that's also one thing. Anytime I think of giving and sharing and being of service, deep down, I just know that that's what I'm meant to do, but I don't want to give it a form. I don't want to give it a specific form of expression or how it unfolds, in what creative form it unfolds. And for some reason, there's this deep knowing within me that it's the overflow of my state of being when I'm fully in it. It's the overflow that will serve as service, that will serve as being the way shower. I wouldn't have to think or do anything, but rather just be in that state of being, fully immersed in it, and that itself will do its job, will do its thing. Whiskey's getting a little impatient now. Whiskey? He's getting a little impatient now, so yes, Papa. So we'll do some playtime. It's our yoga day today, so I'll do yoga. But yeah, I don't know if I will record anything more from here. But there it is, it's documented now. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited for... Yes, Papa, yes. I'm so excited. And I'm so grateful. I'm living it. I am living the reality that I set an intention for in my journals. I'm living it now.